Welcome to Susie B's channel. We're going to be pulling weeds today. And let's see, I gotta put on my knee pads. I'm grabbing my knee pads. And you know what? Let's see. Where are those black gloves? The plastic. They're not in the cupboard, huh? Are they in the garage?
You mean the mechanic gloves?
Are those mechanic gloves?
Yeah, the rubber gloves, no?
Yeah. I can use the clear plastic ones that are in here.
No, they are not thick enough.
Yeah, the black ones are thicker. Okay. So it's a beautiful day. It was. Well, they have leather tips, so it's going to get wet and then it ruins them. I already ruined a pair like that using getting wet fingers. Whoever just popped in, welcome in. Susie B's channel. I am getting ready to put some. Hello. I am getting ready to pull these nasty weeds. Look at these weeds. Look at these. Okay, I'll show you before and we'll do it after. So all of these, I'm going to tackle this area right here by the pool. And while I'm waiting for my hubby to get some gloves, I'll show you my new area in the garden. And I got my knee pads on. See those? Here's my lemongrass. So I've been I got to pull that tree out, that tree out. That's like there's an African sumac, and then that's a desert willow back there. There's my lemon. Hopefully it's a lemon tree. I did transplant some green onions from the arrow garden here last week. And they're doing good. They're starting to perk up now. They're doing really good. I believe that's an avocado back there, and this is all arugula. So, hello and happy new year to you too, Father Lawless. Yeet. So, I had a big canoe in here with dirt in it, and I got some cactus. So, I planted some cactus right there. You guys hear those birds? Those are the birds that migrate every year to Arizona. Parakeets. Oh, where are they? They were stinging. Okay. So anyways, I just planted these. There's a guy that I found on eBay who sells these out of Buckeye, Arizona. And so if you're looking for some cactus, they're already all ready to plant. And when you plant cactus and you actually tear these petals off of the rest of the plant, you have to let them sit for a while and let the part that got ripped out, let that completely dry up before you plant them. Otherwise, it'll rot in the soil. So you have to allow it to callus and then plant them in the dirt. Oh, thank you, babe. Oh, these have texture. Okay, so I got my gloves. So I'm going to be putting these on. But these are, so what was in this canoe was a bunch of alyssum. So what I did is I just put the alyssum back in the soil, and it'll grow around the cactus and hopefully fill up the voids. And eventually later on, I'm going to collect some rocks and some more travels and make a nice border, a nice thicker border, more prominent. And so we got alyssums growing all over the place. Hello, Rashid. So I will be, there's a helicopter. We got those all the time here. I'm in Arizona. And so I transplanted some of these little guys. These are alyssums. Those are alyssums, and they actually get really big and bushy. I'll show you what they do. This is what they do. They end up getting big and bushy like that. So I transplant them. See, there's kind of a whole bunch growing here. I pulled out as many as I could, but I may just let those grow there. And I put some up here, and they're doing really good. I had some catnip in here. It seems like it's trying to hang in there. It's dealing with the cold weather as best as it can. And that's the catnip. I put some more alyssum over here. And hello. So I love putting mirrors in front of my plants because it reflects the light and it lets them look at themselves. Not that they have eyes, but it's just in my mind. It works in my mind, so don't hate me for that. And this is the canoe that I pulled out of this area that I used as a planter. This was a prop in um, I think it was like a fishing, camping, outdoor sports place, sporting goods place that we bought from the neighbors at the yard sale. So I was using that as a planter, and I'm trying to figure out where to put that now. It doesn't seem like we have room in the yard for it anywhere else, but I'm just hopefully letting the idea come to me, and it's still just kind of on hold, sitting there. They look cute. Thank you. Yes, the listums are pretty. Plus, they smell nice. So I think since I just came out here, the birds are just watching and listening. I'm gonna use the green thing. Just need that to. Okay, so looks like so I pruned down the basil big time, and it started growing. Another separate plant started growing there. I got some new basil growth there, and I just pruned these down big time. And now they're growing again. This is my rue, and this is the Thai basil. So I was thinking about maybe taking this out and put something else since I have more right there. Indian blanket flower. So this is the area that I want to. This is some more Thai basil here that volunteered. It just fell out of that planter and landed there, and with the constant watering, it leached the watering leached down onto the floor and just transplanted itself right there. Didn't know Thai basil was so hardy like that. Anyways, let's get to it, guys. We got some work to do. We got this whole section, and I got to be careful because there are scorpions in here in our yard, and I got to be mindful not to disturb them, and we have a mutual respect for each other. So let's get this done. So it's been raining all morning. I'm going to start right over here. So this stub is from my amaranth. I pulled it out. As you can see, the stalk started to deteriorate. So I pulled it out. What I did with the seeds is I just shook it in areas where I want it to grow. So I shook it over there along that brick wall and over here in the corner, kind of by the palm tree, base of the palm tree, like right in there. I just shook out the plant literally like this, and all the seeds were fall. I let all the seeds fall between the rocks, and I shook more over there. And because those plants grow big, about 5 feet tall. So if you let them, they got plenty of room. Hello, Josue, Jose. Hey, Cranky Frankie. How you doing, Frankie? Good to see you. Welcome in. So I'm just going to be pulling these weeds here. Let's see. I'm going to start along this edge here, and then go on the other side, and then pull whatever I can reach. So I'm going to start right here. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. We got rain. Gosh, it was overcast when we got up at noon. We were up all night, and it's beautiful now. Look at it's it looks like it's what is it? Does it say like 60? It's not 60s. Warmer. 60, 65 degrees, 70 degrees, 69, 68 degrees here. Oh, it's perfect. Happy New Year to you too, Frankie. Thank you. So I'm going to be pulling these weeds, guys. So grab your drinks and find a relaxing spot, because I know some people love watching weed pulling and gardening. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see, where am I going to put you? Let's put you right here so you can see. I'm going to start right there. We're going to start right there. Put my gloves on. Oh, it's beautiful here. So there's going to be a lot of different things that I'm going to find in these rocks. There's going to be weeds, and there's going to be probably arugula and other stuff that I'll have to figure out if I want to keep it or transplant it. But I kind of got to give the birds credit for bringing all these different plants to the yard. The birds bring all the plants to the yard. It's the right. Anyways, okay, so what do we have here? We have weed. Got these nifty gloves here. Ah, it's perfect. I was going to start earlier. It was still a little overcast, literally 30 minutes ago. And the sky cleared up just like that. Just like that. And I love, I think it's a good time to pull weeds right after a rain because it softens up the soil and it takes no effort at all to pull these babies out. Just to pull out these little guys. Just a bunch of little stuff here. So, and this is definitely job security because they always come back. Now this, that looks a little like alyssum right there. Looks like a little flower is coming out, but we don't want it growing here. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to have all this lined with flowers, but that wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't, thank you. I don't know. I don't think this is alyssum. I don't think it is. That kind of looks, the leaves don't look the same though. I'm gonna leave those and let them grow a little longer and see. I don't think this is alyssum, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave them just for another couple of days and see what the flower looks like. Then if it is, I may leave it and see how it looks because you could always trim alyssum too. The alyssum I showed you that's over there, it started to kind of ground cover, right? I had to chop it and shape it, so you can do that. So you just got to keep an eye on your plants. They just they go crazy. They go crazy. You guys see me pulling weeds here? Yeah. Okay. Just have to check. So all this stuff. Just pull it. It comes out real easy. And plus it gets me out here in the sun. I could just spray weed killer. Yeah, I could do that. But this brings me outside into the sun and helps improve my tan. And I get vitamin D, vitamin K while I'm out here. Plus I get to enjoy the beautiful birds. I think they're out here listening because they were singing until I came out. I think they're curious. They're just curious watching. Here's another one of those. I don't know. I don't think that's alyssum. That's something else. Interesting. Okay. Well, and then here's, I think that's basil growing. That's basil growing right there. I'm going to leave that. See, that's one of those plants, but bigger. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want those growing. Oh, here comes the garden kitty. Here he comes. He's curious. Every time I get into the garden and start pruning and pulling weeds, here he comes because he sure wants to be part of this whole process. He loves to be part of the process. Here's a palm tree in here. Oh, Okay, so that area is clean. We're gonna leave the basil. Gonna let that grow in there. And that other little plant next to it, I don't know what that is, but it's not a weed. So I'm gonna let it get bigger and then see what it turns out to be. What you doing, Bubby? What are you doing? Oh my God, you're putting your butt in the camera. Not everybody wants to see that. Sorry about that, guys. It's silly. Okay, that's what that flower was. So let me bring you closer. Ooh, look at this water drop, guys. Oh my God. Let me zoom into this. This is cool. Hang on. Baby, I don't know if I can do that with the gloves. Oh, yes. Okay, get your butt out of the way. Look at this water drop. Ooh, isn't that pretty? That's a water drop right on the leaf. Oh my God, everybody, it's Face the Ace for real. Hey Stats, how you doing? Happy New Year. Double tap on the rocks or cement to like that thumb up this live stream and support Susie B. Thank you. So look at that water droplet. Isn't that cool? That's literally the size of your pinky nail. Yep. It just rained here. Look at that. Wait, where is it? Where's the where's the other water? Oh my God, I love looking at water in the sunlight. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? All the shadows. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. My goodness. I just love that. Okay. All right. Let's get to work, Susie. I'm just sidetracked with the beauty in nature. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Ham on camera. Okay, let's move on. I'm putting my little pile right here. Let's move on right here. And excuse me. Excuse me. Get your little tushy out of the camera. He just has to be part of everything. He just loves my attention when I'm in the garden. He just like, pay attention to me, not those plants. Don't you touch those plants, touch me. He says, touch me. You just touch me instead. No, I'm gonna let you garden. Pay attention to me, he says. You get out of the way. Okay, moving on over. I'm looking to investing in a better pair of knee pads. Hey, don't do that to the phone, silly. And I'm just, I need a really good pair. Get out of the way. Okay. Try to work over here. Because I do have an old injury that exposes my bone below my left knee. So I need a really good pair of knee pads to protect that bone. And so far so good with the knee pads I currently have, but I'm wearing through them. And I want a nice comfortable knee pad with preferably some gel made of gel inside, and that I can be able to kneel longer, because this is why I'm doing a short little spot, because I can't kneel for very long because the knee pads start to irritate that the exposed bone in my leg. It's right below the knee. You got a lot of skin that covers that, layers and layers of skin, and I just don't have those layers anymore. They got damaged and ripped out in my accident a long time ago. Here's some cool little grass right here. Kind of like that grass. Get your butt out of my face. Oh, don't do that to the phone. Just get out of the way. You get out of it. You get out of the way. My gosh. It does that all the time. See, this would be fun to plant somewhere else. That's a nice little wild grass. I like that. I like that. I don't know. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it there. I like it. Let it grow. It's not a weed. This is weed pulling. Oops. Okay. All right. My hubby is grabbing my cat with treats. Give me a break so I can get this done. Pretty soon we're coming up to some plants that I'll tell you, besides being weeds, I'll show you a stink net here pretty soon. And it's an invasive plant to Arizona. It literally grows little golden yellow balls on it. Those little balls carry hundreds of seeds within their globe, their structure globe. And I'll show you what it looks like. Ooh, it's warm out here in the sun. Oh, so back to the knee pads. So if anybody knows of a good pair of knee pads, put it in the chat or in the comments after this live is over. I'd appreciate it. I really need I'm really looking for a nice you're back. Those treats didn't last very long now, did they? No, did they? I'm looking for a really nice quality gel cushion knee pads. Now this is grass. I'll take this out. That's like a wild grass there that I just left alone. We don't want this kind of grass growing. Looks like here's some stickers. This is no good. Want that growing in here because that gets all over the cat. What's this? I want these growing here. Some more grass. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm coming up on the stink net. These gloves have like, these are, I guess, mechanic gloves. See the little texture on them? Nice for gripping. Oh. All right, get those out. Susie, why you keep grunting? Can you hear someone grunting if nobody's around? No, because nobody grunts when nobody's around. I think that's kind of funny and weird. That's so true. Okay, so usually when my hubby's not here and I'm doing something, I find myself not grunting until he's present. When he's present, I find myself grunting. Like, strain noises, like like those noises. I just kind of came to a realization that is happening. So it's perfectly normal. And I acknowledge that I'm doing it. Okay. All right. How's that look so far? Huh? It looks good. All right, let's tackle this little area here. Okay. Yeah, the camera did show that really good. So whoever just popped in or whoever's in here still, this is Susie B channel. This is what I like to do. I do gardening in here. I do cooking. I do art. And I do adventuring. I like to travel. Oh, here's some little clovers. So pretty. I like the clovers. I like to let them grow. Some of these trees, these wild these trees native to Arizona. I think I told you earlier that we have a sumac growing in there, and I believe it's either the sumac or the desert willow. it actually uh, it actually what's that darn word I'm looking for? Um, it ah, it kind of treats the soil and regulates the acidity and the nitrogen or whatever, basically preparing the soil. Oops. So it neutralizes the soil, and a lot of plants do that if you kind of research them. All right, let's go this way. So right over here, we're coming up on stinknet. This is stinknet right here, and this is what it looks like. So I haven't, it hasn't got to the stage of producing the flower, which looks like it's spherical globes, little globes, and they're golden. It looks pretty. They actually look really pretty, but they're an invasive species, and they're almost a fire hazard also, and they just produce and reproduce in the hundreds, dozens. You get a whole bunch of them together. So they're not good, and they do stink. They're called stink net for a reason. They do stink. What are you doing? Oh my God! Just had to do your drive-by, didn't you? These. Okay, so gotta get. Oh, that one came out really easy. So that's stink net right there. I read up on this, and they do call it an invasive species of plant, and they said the more that you can pull out and get rid of, the better. I've seen fields and fields of this stuff going towards Flagstaff. So I've seen fields and fields, and they're just yellow fields, but for some reason they don't. They'll just take over, kind of like kudzu in some places. So I mean, they don't bother me, but I mean, if they're a fire hazard, I guess that's not good, huh? Especially out here in the desert when we have dry spells. But this year, last year was really nice. We had a lot of rainfall, and coming into the new year with some more rainfall, which is wonderful. It's beautiful for the desert because the desert just comes to life when we have a lot of rainfall like that. I mean, flowers just pop up, and it's just beautiful. The desert comes to life. All the yellow hills and mountains turn green, and it's just a beautiful drive everywhere you go. Mm. If you like gardening, push that like button. I'd appreciate it. If you like watching me garden and you don't want to even go into the garden, push that like button. I'd appreciate it. All right, we're getting to the end of this section here, and I'm trying to work as quickly as I can, swiftly, trying to move as swiftly as I can. I don't want to turn this into season 1, Susie in the garden, pulling weeds. Episode 22, Susie's still in the garden, pulling weeds. Season 2, Susie is still in the garden, pulling weeds. I'm just kidding. We don't want to do that. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay. And just kind of cover everything real nice. Did I just... Is that a bug? Is that a bug? I hope I didn't just eat a bug. Okay. Okay, we got this corner over here. Just making a pile. Here. Oh God, there's so many. There's so many once it starts raining. Just a ton. Right. Oops. All right. Some nice tall grasses growing in here. You're growing in the wrong section. Grow over there under the mulberry tree, please. Need grass over there. This little stuff is ground cover. It's not the kind of ground cover I want. The garden. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh my God. Oops. Okay. There we go. That one. Some more ground cover that we don't care about. Okay. Go right here. Moving forward. It's our rain catch bucket there. Okay. This is the last couple of weeds in this section here. These rocks. It helps a lot. Thank you. That foam pad is a miracle. So I'm using a foam pad top of underneath my knee pads. So foam pads on the floor, knee pads on top of that. So it makes it so much more comfortable, and I can do this a little bit longer. Okay, so that's done. Show you guys, whoops, what I've done so far. Okay, so what I've done so far, all of that to right there. Gate Smasher, what's for dinner tonight? I don't know. I honestly don't know. We don't have plans for dinner yet. So I'm gonna work my way over here and get this section here. We're just gonna get this section and go as far back there as we can. And Happy New Year to you, Gate Smasher. Good to see you. Ugh. So I don't know. Now I'm starting to brainstorm what's in the fridge that we have to concoct a delicious meal with. So Not sure yet. Oops. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Happy New Year. Did you two go out? No, we stayed home. We stayed home. We had a wonderful time. We stayed home. I made some cold cuts, some sandwiches, and I put ham in them, mortadella, some Gouda cheese, lettuce, a pickle, mayo mustard, and some red onions. And I also sliced up some radishes, some miniature bell peppers, and I sprinkled blueberries there on the platter for a little sweet. And then I made deviled eggs, just enough for two people. And actually, it was perfect. We literally had one sandwich left over and 3 deviled eggs. So I think I boiled 5 eggs. Uh, 5 eggs. One of them didn't quite make it. I had to in the peeling process, so I had to eat that one. So I think we had 4 deviled eggs sliced in half, and then 4 eggs sliced in half and turned into deviled eggs. That was really good. We didn't go anywhere, not this year. But I actually jumped on YouTube and I was able to watch a live stream through Jesse's drones. He was in Vegas, and that was nice to see. I actually met Jesse while I was at Camp Verde hiking at a petroglyph site. And he was coming down after doing one of his hikes from his channel. And I was just like, tell me who you are, tell me your name. I was very aggressive about it. And I was just excited because I knew I had seen him. I wasn't sure where I knew him from because he felt like I'd known him forever. No wonder I watched his adventuring channel, and so yeah, that's why I watched Jesse's drone adventures. He was in Vegas for the New Year, and but he does a lot of exploration, and he actually gives a lot of history. He gives good information. He does the research on the places where he hikes at. So I learn a lot when I watch his channel, because he's hiking in our backyard, basically. And it's neat to see where all these places are. Let's see. Just gonna get some of these. Oh, there's water droplets. I don't know if they're still on the lemongrass. I found some more water droplets on the lemongrass. This is like perfect sun. Oops, I just threw a rock over there. Perfect lighting for the shadowing on water droplets. So I almost don't want to touch those pretty plants with the water droplets I was showing earlier, just because it's so pretty. I just kind of want to let the water evaporate instead of me disturbing that beauty. Oh, so pretty. I don't know, that's just how my mind thinks. It's probably ridiculous. Okay, let's move closer. Let's tackle this over here. You were drinking beer and setting off fireworks? Oh, that sounds cool. Rochette says, hey, Gate Smasher. Stats popped in earlier. And it's always nice to see you guys. Okay, so this looks like a lot right here in this area, but this is just one little weed growing. It's covering a lot of real estate here in this area. Oh, that's just a bunch of Thai basil growing there. Some more baby new Thai basil. I'm gonna let that grow because I will. Whenever we want Thai basil, I can just come out here and pick that. I mean, you can eat this stuff too. This is definitely edible. You can put this in your salads, but we don't eat it. If I'm really desperate for some vitamins, I will eat this. But I take vitamins, so these are probably more pure in purest form. But these are it's got vitamins in it. These weeds, like dandelion. You gotta be careful in this area. There's probably scorpions probably underneath this. There's some more Thai basil growing there, right here. Okay, let's put it over here. Just gonna get this out. How long have we been? 41 minutes. Okay, we're gonna keep this under an hour. I don't plan on punishing my viewers that long. Okay, we don't need that right now. Okay, so let's just take this out. This, that. Okay. Okay. There we go. And where's that tool? Okay, this stuff here. I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera. So I got this little tool. I don't know what this is thicker. I don't know what this is. So grass growing in here. Right, I'm almost done. I think I'm just gonna go to this part, and I'll do all that stuff off camera. There's a whole forest of weeds growing back there. It's gonna be hard to put the camera back there, so I'll just do that off cam. Some grasses. Okay, so there's some more Thai basil growing right in there. Nice. Stuff loves growing, huh? I didn't know it grew that well here. Okay, so ooh, someone's cooking. You know what it smells like? A cafeteria. I love that smell. Cafeteria food smell. Mmm. I just love it. Smells good. Okay. I think so that's Thai basil in there. I'm gonna leave that. Oops. There's actually some weeds underneath too. Oh, okay, we gotta get that real quick. We gotta get those weeds under there. Sweating, just hardly doing anything. Yeah, my knees are starting 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 to get uncomfortable. Okay, let's see if I can get in here. So there's some Thai basil here. This is, I'm sorry about that, weed. Another weed. We're gonna let that Thai basil grow. We'll let you grow. Oh, guys, oh my God, there's so many freaking palm trees growing under here. Oh my God. So, see how that, oh, you guys can't see it. Okay, let me show you. I'm just gonna lift the basil. See how the palm tree is growing? Little suckers. Oh, oh, I need you, kitty. I need you to prop up the basil while I work. All right, prop up the basil. Just like this. So, all these trees everywhere. You don't want to let them get too big, especially if you don't want them to grow right there, because there's the seed. The seed will, well, the root will grab. The root is strong, and you'll end up having to tie a rope around your bumper and to the palm tree and pushing on the gas and going and pulling it out like that. This sounds extreme, but that's how strong they feel. You're just like, dang it. They really ground themselves. Okay. So many basils growing in here too. So if you don't want this problem, well, I don't think it's a problem for me. You got as soon as they go to seed like that, I try to let the flowers fall, and then once the seed pods they dry, start to, as you can see, they're pointing down. They drop all their seeds. I want to chop that, so I did that here, but they bolted to seed again because we had a spell of warm weather. And when the weather gets warm, they'll do fine when it's cooler, but as soon as the heat comes, they bolt, which means that they set off they grow a shoot like that with flowers. And it tells them that it tricks them their cycle. Well, I think it's something natural. When it gets warmer, they go to flower to seed to reproduce themselves. And it got warm and then it got cold. So it's got confusing. That's just that's just what I think. From my experience with watching plants grow, when it gets warm, they just all bolt to seed. There's a bunch of weeds back there too. Got a nice little tree stem growing of basil. There's a bunch of weeds back here. I can't believe how much basil is growing in here. My gosh. Get in here. It smells so good. Okay. See if we can get back there. I don't know if I can give you guys. Oh. Okay. Try to get in here. So you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I can put you right there. Oh. So I'm gonna have to lean over this. Oh, I gotta pull that amaranth stump out too. So, oh. Okay, this works good. This works good. Okay, pull these out. Pull that out. These. Bunch of, what is it? Oh, that's not cilantro. I need to start growing cilantro. It's perfect weather for it. Grows really good in the cool weather. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, cilantro grows. Did the camera fall? No. Okay. So yeah. What else is back here? This stuff. Some grasses. Some palm trees. Hear someone playing Mexican music out loud. They're sharing their music with the whole neighborhood. So thoughtful. Okay. So I do have some weeds back here. I just was picking those. John P. Brother, Happy New Year. Says Happy New Year to his sister Stats. And what are we at? 51 minutes. Okay, I think do you report basil babies? Yeah, I have gate smasher. I got a bunch of them. That's how they ended up over here. I took some out and I put one in here, and it grew into a big bush. So it's a big bush right there, and now I got a bunch of little babies. I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I like it for the color and for it, taking up real estate in a part of the garden, and it brings color and it brings the smells, and also when it flowers, it feeds the bees, which is nice. But I got a lot of babies right there, so I don't know. I don't know where I could plant them. I could. They like this area right here. They like almost all full sun. So let's see. So this is what I've got done so far. I got all that done. I gotta get those. Don't look at those. I gotta get those too. Don't look over there. And then I gotta get on this side, and I gotta get all that. This is where our pool pump is at. See what I mean? It's gonna be really hard to show you. And there's scorpions in there for sure, so I gotta be real careful. But we're at 53 minutes, and I'm gonna do that on my own time. But that's just my weed duty. And I appreciate everybody that popped in and said hello and hung out for a little bit. And here's some more right here. These you can't see, so I didn't know these were back here. They're growing long and lanky because they're reaching for the sun. Okay. The plants are amazing things. And so that's my weed duty for the day. And I hope you all have enjoyed my weed duty. There will be more. There's plenty more to do, but the weather is beautiful. It was like overcast and cloudy earlier, but it's beautiful now, and it feels good to be outside. So enjoy life to the max, says Gate Smasher. Yes, everybody enjoy your life. It's really nice. I really like to do this. I just can't be knelt down so long. So I got these knee pads here, but I'm looking for something that I can kneel longer, but still looking, still searching. Let me take this glove off here. All right, guys. Well, it's been 54 minutes and my hands are wet. See that? So anyways, I appreciate you guys popping in and push that like button. It helps my channel grow. I'd appreciate it. And hopefully you guys all have a wonderful New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. And thanks for stopping by. Love you all. Thank you. So we'll see you guys all soon. Thanks for stopping in.